Hello, I'm Ramon and welcome back to RC Modify. We have the Asuga in front of us again and we are going to do a quick pinion change. We're going to go to a 22th pinion. I'm going to bring the camera in so you guys get a closer look of me changing the pinion so you guys see how you can do it. Here's everything we're going to need. We're going to need a 2mm and a 3mm hex drivers, 22th pinion, Mod 1 gears, Loctite, and paper to set your mesh. All right, let's bring the camera in real quick and let's get this changed out. Okay, so let's remove the body. And we will start by removing the little screw that hold the gear shroud to keep things out of your pinion and spur gear. All right, so there's two screws, 2mm. All right, set those to the side. And these two are your adjustment, motor adjustment. Take them all the way out. Yeah, from running these things in sand, you get sand everywhere. Ah, here we go. Now it moves. Okay. Let me get my brush. I'm going to want to blow that out before before I put this back together. Oh, let me just get all the sand loose. Okay, so you kind of want to, well, not kind of. You need to kind of line up your, they put a notch. I don't know if you can see this, but they put a notch right there so you can fit your hex driver in. So as long as you line up your hub screw, or I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the name of it. But your scrub screw, I believe it is. As long as you line that up, you could stick your tool. You can stick your tool right in there and loosen it up. But I know I need to apply heat to this, so I'm going to apply heat first so that I don't strip the screw. All right, I'm going to apply a little heat directly on the screw to get the Loctite to melt that we previously put on there. So sometimes the motor can get a little hot. Sometimes, you know, if you have a oven mitt, little rag or something, just be careful not to light the rag on fire. You can use that. All right, let's give it a try. Came right out. Ooh, hot stuff. That's still a little too hot to touch. Okay, so the stock was a 13 tooth. And we're going to be putting in a 20 tooth in place. Let's hope it fits. I'm going to go shake this sand out outside real quick because it's the only opportunity I'll get to do it. Once the motor goes in, I won't be able to get access to that area. Okay, I got her cleaned out as best as I could. Let's throw this pinion back in. Again, we're doing the 22th pinion, M1. So let's get this in there. There is not much space there, so let's see how the cover goes on. Okay, so I tested the gear shroud. Let's get this tightened up. Let me take the screw back out and we will put Loctite on it and tighten it up. And of course it fell. Okay, you're on this one. Apparently, you could only go as far back as your hex driver because you don't have any extra space. So you can only go back as far as your hex driver. I tightened it up. Now let's slide this back on. And let's hope the screws can get in there. I'm going to test fit the screw first to make sure it can go in. Oh yeah, the screw will go in. And the other one should clear too. So pretty much the 22th pinion is the max you're going to be able to squeeze in this car. That motor mount will not allow you to do anything larger than a 22th pinion. If you want anything larger than a 22th pinion, you're going to have to change your spur or possibly seek out a different motor mount. But at this time, we don't know if we need anything larger than a 22th pinion since we haven't ran it yet. We might have to back it off the 22th if the car starts to cog. So we'll see. I just figured put the largest in first, and depends on how the car does. I could always back it down. It's either that or keep on swapping it out until I get to 20. So let's skip all that and just go straight for 20 and back it down if we need to. Let's see the mesh. I'm hoping the mesh isn't too tight. There is no play. There is no play in here for me to go anywhere else with this. Yeah, it feels pretty tight. You know, I'm going to save myself the headache and go to the 19. The 19, I mean the 20 felt way too tight. I'm going to play it safe and go with the 19. By the feelings of that didn't feel good. So let's do the 19 and see how it does. I think we're maxed out at we're definitely maxed out at 19. You can fit a 22 in there, but it's way too tight. Okay. Just don't know my own strength sometimes. Alright, put Loctite on again. Here is the 19th. The 19, so slight difference. I mean, obvious difference, but not too bad. 19's going to have to do. Okay. Come on. 19 is on. Okay. Looks like I do have now some adjustability with the 19, so that should be good. That feels much better. Okay. So here's before with the 20. See how the paper got all torn up? That's not good. With the 19, it just made the creases on the paper, was able to come out easily. That's perfect. That's what we actually want to see when we set a pinion and spur. So the 19 is a great fit. You don't have enough of a motor mount to put the 20 in there. You can try it, but you can try it, but I'm not sure if your car is even going to be able to go forward. It's just gonna bind and start cogging. Now I bought my my pinion gears from AliExpress. They're Surpass Hobby pinion gears, Rocket RC, and I got 5 pinion gears, 18 through 22. So this is kind of a cheaper way of getting your pinion gears. I forget what they cost. I know it's less than 20 bucks. I think it's more like $13 or $14, and you get 5 pinion gears. So you can play around. They might not be as hard as what you might get directly from Arma or from Corally, but they're cheap, and if you're just playing around and you're just doing it as a hobby, it saves you a little bit of money, and you can actually play around. You know, if you want to put a harder gear in there later, but if you're going to spend $15 each pinion gear to find out if your car is faster or not, you can take that route too. But for about $14, I'd rather do this, be able to swap out the pinion gears whenever I want. And you know, if you like a particular pinion gear in there and it wears down, just go get the hardened one from Arma or Team Corally. But let's get the cover on. And okay, so let's get the cover on. Okay, so we were able to do a quick pinion change on this. We could not fit a 20. There is enough space. There is not enough space on the motor mount to get a 20-tooth pinion in here. You can put it in, but your car will not drive. You can't set your gear mesh. There's not enough space. So we got a 19 in. So we jumped up from a 13-tooth stock pinion to a 19-tooth pinion. So I think this thing is gonna rip as long as it's not too high for the car and causes too much heat or causes the car to cog. I think it should do pretty good. But here it is. Next, I'll be taking this to the beach and seeing how it does. I'll capture a speed run to see how much faster it is than last time. I have to look back through my previous video, see how fast it ran. But I'll be doing a speed run on the beach and posting the times. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And once again, that was a 19-tooth pinion gear. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.